All right, welcome back to another video. In this video right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you that this alcohol stove right here actually works. I appreciate everybody that watched the other videos. I had no idea it was gonna get so many views on it. That is so cool, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that actually watched it, because I've been doing this for a while and I had no idea that anybody would actually be interested in it or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you before I start off right here, the other can that I had that I built on camera for y'all. Whenever I was cleaning everything up to get the mess up that I made, it was actually about to rain, and I hurried up and got everything up, and the can, I actually stepped on it. And luckily, my old one right here, I didn't step on it. That would have been bad, because I've used this one 100,000 times, and that would have made me really sad. So the only thing that I can do is use my old can. I wish I could have used the one that we made on camera, that I made on camera for y'all. But I'm just going to use this old one right here, because it's the same exact thing. I mean, this same exact thing that I showed. But I got everything right here sitting in front of me. I got my romaine. I got my little camping pot right here. I got my alcohol. And I got my water right here. We're just going to use the same alcohol that I've been using. It's not what I need or whatever, but I have it on hand, so that's what I'm going to be using. I hope it's enough, because you don't need a whole lot of alcohol to cook on it. You don't need much at all, because it burns so hot. And if you're using aluminum pots like I am right here, aluminum pan, you know, this thing right here gets really hot, so it's gonna make this aluminum heat up really fast. And if you try to like cook anything else on it, you're gonna have to cook on it fast, because the simple fact you need something a little bit more thicker, like an iron pot or something, if you're gonna be cooking like eggs or anything like that on it. But like for today, like I said, I'm just gonna show that I'm gonna be cooking some romaine, and it's pretty simple. But I want to show that it actually works. And another thing is, I do got some more alcohol right here, and it's a green kind. This green kind right here, I brought it out here just for a simple reason, because I want to show it to you. Do not use green alcohol. It doesn't burn right. It stinks. It doesn't burn very clean. And I do not use green alcohol, but I do have some, but I'm not going to use it. I just brought it out here just to show you. I always get the clear alcohol. That's the one I always use, and it doesn't take a whole lot, but I do want to tell you that little tip right there before I do start cooking on it. And if you're taking your cooking on it, like I said in the previous video when I was making it, make sure you're responsible with it. Make sure you have it sitting on something that's not going to burn. If you're out in the woods, find a rock or something to sit it on, something that's real stable and that is going to sit flat. Or if you're at home, use something like I'm using, aluminum, brick, concrete, anything like that, to make sure you're in a safe area, because if it dumps over, you know, you're going to have alcohol everywhere and it's going to want to flame up. So just be responsible with it, be careful with it. But let's go ahead and get to cooking on this thing, and let me show you how this thing right here works, man. It's cool. All right. The cool thing about this alcohol stove right here, my little pots that I got right here, if you can tell, I've cooked on them a lot. I've actually used it camping. I got all kinds of camping pots and all kinds of camping things that I can use. Like I said, what I'm going to be using is, I'm going to be using some romaine. Everybody knows what romaine is. It's cheap. You can get it. You can put it in your bag, and you can go ahead and go out in the woods and do whatever you want to. All you need is a little bit of water. The water I got right here is approximately 1 cup of water. You know, you don't have to bring a whole lot of water when you're taking and going camping, and especially cooking some romaine, you don't need a whole lot of water anyways, because you're going to be dumping it out. The alcohol I got, it's just some clear alcohol. It's the same kind that we've been using the whole time in this little series right here that I've been making. I hope I have enough to do what I want to do right here. But one cool thing I like about the alcohol stove is that with my pots and the stuff that I got, I can take the alcohol stove and wrap it into a paper towel, and I can put it right inside my pots, and it's contained, and plus I don't have to worry about it getting crushed like I crushed the one that we made on camera. But we're gonna go ahead and get started, man. It's so simple. All you need is water, pot, romaine, whatever you're gonna cook, just like if you're gonna cook at home. It's the same idea, and I've tried to do it right here in the afternoon so you can see what's going on. But what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take this alcohol right here. I don't know how much is in there. Y'all can see how much is in there right there. It's very little. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna take and go ahead and fill her on up, boys. And the reason why I'm gonna fill it on up, so we can have enough burn time. Hey, I still got a little bit left. But so we can have enough burn time that I know we can cook it. Now, I normally, like this one right here, this is actually a bigger can. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's bigger than a regular can. But we're gonna go ahead and light it. She's lit. After you light it, man, it's so simple. I mean, it's just like cooking at home, but you're just cooking outside. So that's pretty much it, man. I mean, I don't know how to really explain how to cook on this thing. Besides for there is a little trick that I want to show you. If you got cold water, like I do right now, which water that you're bringing is going to be colder than your alcohol stove, you want to go ahead and dump your water inside your pot or whatever you're using. Normally I use a pot to cook ramen on. But what you want to do is you want to take your pot and actually stick it over the fire right here and kind of preheat your pot a little bit. Because if you put something cold, if you take cold water and you stick it on this alcohol stove right here, and you stick it down on it, what is going to happen is it's going to go out. Because the way the alcohol stove works is that it's got to get hot for it to work. And if you cool the alcohol stove down, all it's going to do is go out. So you want to go ahead and preheat the bottom of your pot right here. And don't touch it. Don't touch the bottom pot to see if it's hot, because it's going to be hot. You know, you just want to heat it up just a little bit, not a whole lot, as you're waiting for the burner to start working. Which it shouldn't take very long. It should take just a little while. And another thing is I'm going to tell you about it is that if you're using brand new pots and stuff like that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this thing's going to put smut on the bottom of it. Right now it's actually burning a little bit too high of a heat because I got more alcohol, like more octane alcohol than I actually need, which is fine though, because this is only demonstration purposes. But I'm going to still eat this ramen though. But that's what we're going to do is sit here and wait a little while. But that's a good rule of thumb to tell you, man, is that you need to take this and stick it right over top of it. So when it starts to come out the burners, it'll already be a little warm, so it's already about to start coming out. So that's pretty cool. This is probably going to go a little faster than I thought it was going to go. And I got mosquitoes everywhere around me right now, it feels like. I just got bit twice. And I'm out here in the wind just a little bit, which ain't good. These things don't like a whole lot of wind. So you need to be in an area that's not windy either. But it's about to start to get caught up. It looks like it's getting there now, especially on my side. The wind needs to calm down a little bit for us. I should have did this on a non-windy day. There it goes. Now it's starting to work. Alright, now once it starts to burn up like it is right now, and we got a good flame, and everything's working like it should, okay? What you want to do is you want to take the pot and set it down slowly. Not fast, but slowly. When me having it on there, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's pretty. It's a pretty little flame under there. I'm going to see if I can't bring the camera a little bit more closer. I'm going to take it off the little tripod right here. I want to show it to you. Check that out right there. It's supposed to be blue instead of that orange looking flame right there, but it's supposed to be blue. And that's pretty much what it looks like right there. It burns so pretty under the pot. You see how it's making it black? That's what I'm talking about right there. It's going to make your pot turn black. So when you're doing it, you know, if you got a new pot and you don't want the pot to be black, I advise you to not take and use anything new, because that's exactly what's going to happen right there. But you just sit it right down on top of it. If the pot, the water in there, if it's cold, what's going to happen is it's just going to go out. But we're going to take the ramen right here. I'm going to break it up. It's so cool, man. I don't know if y'all can see it real good, but it's so cool, man. It'll just sit there and burn just like that. I'm going to break it up. I like to break my ramen up a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to take the little packet that it comes with right here. We're going to take that out. And it shouldn't take very long for that water to start boiling, because when you take and use a little small aluminum pot like that right there, what happens is it heats up really, really, really fast. I mean, really fast. Very, very fast. All right, we got the ramen in there. She's all good. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the little top right here. The little top right here, take and keep the heat in the inside and help us out. And basically we just sit here and wait. I mean, that's all it is. This is time consuming again. Just like all my fishing videos, you know, like I say, fishing's time consuming, cooking's time consuming sometimes. This is pretty much all you have to do. I mean, when you're cooking on it, just make sure you take the pot and preheat it before you sit it down on top of it. And get a little lower content of alcohol instead of like I got right now. It's supposed to be a blue flame, not this orange flame that you see coming up. It's definitely not supposed to be like that. Definitely not. It's supposed to be more blue and stay under. You see how it's flaming up right there? It's not supposed to do that. But just for demonstration purposes, you know, we're gonna do that. I mean, I don't reckon it would hurt to have a high octane like I'm using right now. Like, I think that's 70% or 90%. I don't know. I know it's more than 50 because normally, like I said, I use 50. I don't think it would matter because, I mean, if you had cast iron and you wanted to heat it up hotter, I guess you can use 70 or 90% alcohol. I mean, I guess, but most of the time I cook on aluminum though. Right now I can see smoke coming out the bottom. Out the bottom. I can see, uh-oh, look at that. It's already boiling, boys. She's already boiling. She's starting to boil. That didn't take very long. Check this out. I know I'm messing the camera angle all up and everything. I'm picking everything up, but I want to show it to y'all so y'all can see what's going on in there. Y'all see it in there boiling? That's so cool. And that all comes from just making a stove out of a can. I'm trying to hold the camera still as I can. But that's all it is. Come over here and grab this fork. And that's what it's like cooking on a little alcohol stove, man. It's so easy and so simple. It's really cool how it works. Look at it. It's starting to boil over here really good. But that's so cool how it works. I mean, it's not very ingenious idea, I don't reckon. I don't know, it's pretty ingenious to be honest with you. But it's getting hot now, it's starting to boil really good. And the alcohol is starting to come up on the back side of it now. Yeah, I should have went to the store where I got this romaine right here and took it and got some 50% alcohol. And the bigger the can, like I'm using a bigger style can than just a regular can you would drink out of, the more alcohol it can use, the longer you can cook on it. And now it's really starting to boil in there. It's boiling really good. I don't know how long that took for it to boil. We've been going 13 minutes. I don't know exactly how long it took to boil. But she's boiling good now. She's boiling really, really good. And when you stir something on here, make sure you hold on to the pot, because if it's not sitting on a level surface, it's going to want to tip over. And if it tips over, all it's going to do is just get alcohol everywhere, and it's going to want to burn wherever that alcohol goes to. So make sure you kind of hold on to it. Just be responsible about the situation, and you know, just cook on it. It's not nothing crazy. It's not nothing that's new to anybody. Everybody's got to cook, so somebody that's watching this knows not to act crazy about the situation. Now it's really boiling. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna take the camera and bring it up again. I need me a cameraman. This is what I need. I need somebody that can record for me and show everything. Check that out right there. Look at that boil on there. Man, that thing's boiling really, really good. But you can cook all types of stuff on these little stoves right here. I've cooked so much stuff on them. It's crazy, man. And it's so cool how it works. And y'all seen how much alcohol I had. I didn't have very much. And the romaine's pretty much done, really. But we're just going to keep letting it sit here and just simmer like it is right here. I can feel it. It's really, really soggy now. So I know it's pretty much done. But check it out, man, how it's boiling. Everything about the little alcohol stoves are so cool. They're very, very cool. I mean, really, really cool. But that's so cool, man, how it works. That's really, really cool. If y'all enjoyed this little series right here with this alcohol stove, give me a thumbs up, man. Definitely like this video right here. I appreciate everybody that's watched this little series with it. I had no idea so many people was gonna like it. I really didn't. This is something I've been doing for a really, really long time. I appreciate everybody that watches them, man. This is so simple and so easy to make. All you got to do is just follow my little tutorial. I know I didn't show scoring the can and doing all that. I tried to make the video a lot more shorter, so y'all wouldn't have to sit there and watch me do it, because it did take me a little while to do it. Because if you're doing it, it's got to be kind of perfect. Not too perfect, but it's got to be perfect enough that it's going to work. But I appreciate everybody that does watch the video. But did watch the video. I appreciate everybody watching my fishing videos and everything. And if y'all like this little survival type series that I'm doing right here, I have another little thing that I don't know how to do. And if y'all like that, if y'all like this right here, I'm pretty sure y'all would like that. I'm just trying to do a little something different than just fishing, but it's dealing with outdoors, man. I really like the outdoor stuff too. I know how to make like a deadfall trap, and that's what I would make next. It's made out of sticks. It's pretty cool. But I'm still gonna get out and do some fishing, man. And I appreciate everybody that watches these videos right here. I believe my row main right here is pretty much done. I believe we're gonna eat this row main on camera. But when you take it up, when you pick this up right here, now watch this right here. When you pick it up, it's gonna want to flame up. So be careful with it. You might want to have something that you can put on top of it, and it's not supposed to do that. That's a little bit too much right there. We're gonna sit it back down on top of it. But it's not supposed to do that, because like right here, what it's doing, it's not supposed to do that at all. My pot, I messed it all up. Y'all see how it's black now? That is not what I wanted. Now I got to clean that off. And man, that's so cool, man, how it works. That's very nice, very nice. It's good work right there, boys. Good work. That's really cool. But check it out, man. Look at that. That's flaming up way too high. I swear it is. I said that last time in my video, but that's flaming up way too high. But what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take and dump this water out of this row main right here while that's still burning. I'm gonna dump this water out right here, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take and heat my row main. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to dump this water out right quick. And the cool thing about my pot right here that I normally use for stuff like this, you can put the lid on it, and it's got like this little trough piece right here that the water dumps out. Check this out right here. I don't know if you can see it, but check it out. See how it just dumps out? That's pretty cool. Man, that thing right there still had a lot of alcohol left in it. I could have cooked so much more on it, but I'm just gonna let it sit there and burn. And if anybody's wondering, that alcohol that I got sitting right there, it's far enough away from it. It's not gonna ignite or anything. It's just a long ways away. Trust me. It might not look like it on camera, but this table I got is pretty big. Get all the water out right here. Not every bit of it. I'm gonna get most of the water out right here. All right, we got the water out, boys. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take this little packet right here, and we're gonna just eat it right out the pot, because that's what I normally do when I'm out there in the woods or something. I'll take and just eat it right out the pot. I mean, the pot is my plate, and it's my little cooking utensil device that I got. We're just gonna mix it in there with it. Dump a little bit in there at a time and take and mix it up. Man, that thing's been burning for a long time. I didn't think I had enough alcohol to even make it boil water. Nah, I'm joking. I knew it was enough. If I didn't, I would have got some more. We would have redid the video. That's what we would have did. But we had some perfectly good row main right here. We're out here in the great outdoors, and we're gonna eat the row main out here with the bugs and the critters and everything around us. I hope y'all enjoyed this video right here. My alcohol stove just went out, now I can show you. I hope y'all enjoyed this video right here. I actually got me something to eat right now. This is gonna be my supper tonight. It's gonna be this row main. Woo, I was a little warm, but we're officially cooked on it. That's some good row main right there, man. We're officially cooked on it. I showed you how it works. It definitely boils water. You can cook eggs, sausage, all kinds of stuff on it. Trust me, you can cook anything you really want to on it, because I've cooked a lot of stuff on it. Another thing is, I don't know if y'all have ever eaten the Great Outdoors before, but I don't know what it is about the Great Outdoors. But when you outside cooking and you eat outside, and right now I'm right by the woods. It's so beautiful. I love eating outside. It's a lot more different than eating inside. Everything tastes so much more better outside. Even if it's got flies or whatever around, it don't matter, man. I was raised around old school people. We ate outside all the time, man. It makes it for easy cleanup. You don't have to dirty your house up or anything. But like I said, little alcohol stove right there work. We're out here eating some brown Maine, man. I wish y'all was here with me. If you was, I'd give y'all a little bit of it if you was. I appreciate everybody that watched this video. I hope y'all get out. Oh, I dropped a little ramen. Hope y'all get out. Make y'all alcohol stove. Get you some camping stuff. Get you a pots and pans. Mine's aluminum. Get you some pots and pans, man. And get outside and get to cooking some food, man, on your little alcohol stove you made. And now I tell you what, it's a pretty good accomplishment when you get out there and start eating outside and eat your little bit of round Maine that's cheap. It'll fill you up. It's pretty good. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see everybody on the next one.